They never raise their voices. They never touch you. And yet, you obey. You scroll. You buy. You vote. You think you've made your own choices. But what if your mind was never really yours? This isn't science fiction. This is real, happening right now, all around you. An invisible hand shapes your decisions every single day, without ever saying a word. Who's behind it? And how are they pulling the strings of your subconscious? Stay with me. The truth is darker and closer than you think. It starts with small things. The color of a button, the shape of a logo, a pause in a sentence. These aren't accidents, they're tactics. Subtle cues designed to bypass your logic and hit your instincts. Think about it. Why do you trust someone more if they look you directly in the eye? It's primal. Why do fast food places use red and yellow? These colors trigger hunger and urgency deep in your reptilian brain. Now scale up. Algorithms flood your feed with posts designed to hook your dopamine. Politicians wear tailored blues and speak in cadences tested to build trust. Even silence, a pause in the right place, can manipulate how you perceive truth. It's not random, it's engineered. Every millisecond of sound, color, or space can be a lever. And you're the puppet. And here's the twist. Once you become aware of this language, you start to see it everywhere. You think you choose your favorite brands. You think you decided to check your phone 10 times an hour. But your choices are conditioned reactions. Behavioral science calls it priming. Show someone a piece of subtle info, an image, a word, a smell, and they act differently without ever knowing why. Want proof? In one study, researchers placed a poster of eyes above a donation box in a cafeteria. Just eyes. Donations tripled. Why? Because those who passed by felt watched. Subconsciously, they weren't. You are constantly being primed by headlines lighting in stores, scent diffusers in malls, Instagram filters. These aren't trends. They're tools in a silent war for your attention, your time, and your trust. And the scariest part? Most people have no idea it's happening. Who benefits from this silent control? Think bigger than advertisers. Think beyond politics. We're talking about industries built on neuromarketing. Billion-dollar empires hire behavioral psychologists, social engineers, even neuroscientists, whose core job is to learn how your brain can be hacked. Ever noticed how Netflix starts playing a show before you decide? That's not convenience, it's momentum control. Ever fallen down a YouTube rabbit hole? That's predictive manipulation, where AI anticipates your emotional triggers better than your best friend. There are playbooks used by CEOs, tech designers, even cult leaders to make you say yes without ever asking the question. The goal isn't to convince you, it's to make you irrelevant to the decision. Sometimes, the loudest control comes in total silence. Not what's said, but what's left unsaid. Look at social pressure. Ever notice how you change your tone around certain groups? That's social anchoring. You shift your language, posture, even opinions to fit in, without a single word being exchanged. Silence is used by law enforcement to elicit confessions, by toxic partners to create anxiety, by groupthink to guard against dissent. The absence of communication forces your mind to fill in blanks, and often, it fills them in ways they want. You're not imagining the tension in the room. You're absorbing it, reacting on autopilot. They don't shout because they don't need to. They're already inside your head. So how do you break out? Awareness shatters influence. When you recognize priming, your autonomy begins to return. You start asking, why do I feel this urge? Who benefits from this action? What am I being steered toward? Delay your reactions, breathe before clicking. Question urgency. Real freedom isn't found in doing what you want. It's in knowing what shaped that want in the first place. Take back the controls by understanding the controls, because they can only manipulate a mind that doesn't see it happening. The greatest control is the one you never notice, until you do. Now you do. Don't close your eyes again. Follow for more mind-shifting truths.